Keep swapping from over and around all the time, Patirana. Short ball, beautiful shot, picked up length really quickly. Shantone puts it away for a boundary.
That's going to release some pressure. That's something for the ball band of Bangladeshi supporters to be happy about. Short, asking to be punished, and is swiveling around. Really got into the shot, really nailed it. Off it went to the boundary. Excellent shot.
Yeah, he picks up length really quickly. In a good position to put away that short ball. Now problems for Patirana. Going back over the wicket. Short again, straight to mid-wicket. Definitely going with that short plan. There is a man back out at deep square leg.
The Sri Lankan spinners today, it's been in terms of lengths pretty much all over. Quite a few short ones, and then the dot balls in the good length area. It's been a mix, but Bangladesh have really played into their hands on certain occasions.
Better length. Still be a single to finish off the 13 over. 8 runs from it. 50 up. It's 50 for 3.
The hills in Sri Lanka, clouds always hovering around. Nice and cool here, by the way, in Kandy. Lovely to be just outside. And no wonder the crowd is just coming in and preferring to be out in the open, on the banks that they've got here, having fun.
Yes, it's a second largest city in Sri Lanka, home for the sacred institute of relic, commonly known as Dalla Maligava. Also home for the legends like Kumar Sangakkara and Muralidharan.
So would Sangha have played a lot of his initial cricket here, born and bred here as a cricketer?
Well, Sangakkara's story is it's phenomenal. He only started cricket after seeing Sri Lanka winning the World Cup back in 1996, when he was about 16, I guess.
Just looking at those pictures as you were making that point, it's such an ancient landscape. And absolutely untamed, like the country itself. I had the great privilege of going for a walk out of my hotel. Managed to pick up a couple of leeches as well, but up in those incredible hinterlands, it was like you were the first man that had ever walked it. Long, tall grass, beautiful big trees. You felt very close to nature, and it's a spectacular.
Interesting that I never came to Sri Lanka as a player, never got picked. Somehow, for some reason, the moment I turned commentator, numerous trips to Sri Lanka, always looked forward to it. Being about a 3-4 year gap since I last came, the moment I landed. Close call. Enough power to take that ball. 3.
You said it when we were doing the pitch. Just holding in the wicket in the first innings.
Especially against the spinners. I mean, having said that, Dhananjay is a very clever bowler. I don't think he's getting as much spin as he wants, but he compensates that with speed, trying to bowl at different speeds, trying to fox the batsman.
Silva just holding in the wicket. He's a clever bowler, tries to outfox his batsman. His wicket just offering a little bit. It's been really difficult to score on so far. 55 for 3. Currently they're tracking it. A bit of old school one-day cricket, a sub-200 type run chase here on the cards for the home team, defending champions of the Asia Cup. These overhead conditions, they're providing some interesting conditions with both spin, going to slow into the wicket, and the seamers as well, just holding in the wicket. That's challenging batting at the moment.
It is, I mean, challenging enough for the batter facing the runner with his action. Of course, the fielders are being sort of cushioned by the conditions of the grounds. That was a quick one. That was a quick bouncer. With Pathirana, you could easily see that he bowls 2 lengths. I mean, that's what Malinga used to do. Interestingly, Shamim picked up saying that he could get the wrist cocked and try and get the seam up. Malinga actually picked it up later in his career. He found it out. He's a clever guy.
Yeah, so very side arm, but the wrist was sort of vertical, pointing upwards. And maybe he'll also get there shortly. You're right about the 2 length. The bouncer that was so short because the release point is so low. To get that ball up over the batter's head. Then we see the Yorker as well. So at some point we'll have to look at his pitch map and see the cases of laying that he had. He's almost forced to bowl.
Yeah, I think what we're looking for is the trajectory of the ball, Sanjay, because if we've got someone like Ritika who'll bowl into the wicket at the same or similar length to Pathirana, the bounce would be extraordinary. Another short one, whipped away, good shot.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम ख़वातीन और हज़रात, मैं हूँ आपका जुनैद सलीम और आप देख रहे हैं देशबुक जुनैद के साथ। शो में मामूल के मुताबिक मेरे साथ हैं सीम विक्की, नाजिया बेग, सुहाना सयाल और सरवत। नाज़रीन, आपको बग़ैर किसी ताख़ीर के लिए चलते हैं मलिक साहब।
Batters who would walk into the team as pure batters still to bowl.
Sanjay, I think we had clear plans. Okay. Well, Shanaka is getting what he wants from his part-time off spinner. He's more than a part-time now. There's bowled more than a couple of overs for him. and he has done his job up until now.
We've seen a couple of ominous signs on our screens right there. The men in fluoro yellow seem to be meandering out to the middle. And there are some dark clouds now starting to cover over on the hills. The toss. Skipper was concerned about that. He thought it was a good toss because he was thinking that Duckworth Lewis might come into play today, and maybe he'll be proved right.
Maybe bat saved him because that seemed like pretty straight. That's why that quizzical look on Dhananjaya de Silva's face. 16 overs gone. 64 for 3. And I think the umpires are beckoning the drinks to come out of the field.